Oh, let me actually put my microphone in the correct position here. Alright. So, you may hear this music and be thinking, whoa, what's that? Is that new? The answer is yes. It's something I made in like 30 minutes when I woke up today, and I haven't really had time to work on it since then, since I've been at work. So we're gonna turn this down. Hi. Hello. Also, Axel is a preferred way of mentioning me here. But Caleb is fine. I don't mind too much. But anyway, hello, Code in Codeine Crazy Court. Welcome in. No worries. It's okay. Anna Maria did the same thing. Yeah, it's not like a... Yeah. Hi, CJ. That's not like a serious thing. I don't mind if my real name's out there. I said if you call me Caleb in chat, people are gonna be like, who's Caleb? Was that his real name? Oh. Alright, well, we've got the jams going in the background, but I think it's time to get playing. Meow. There we go. Okay. So we have the stream ready. I think I am just about all set to start playing. On the last episode of Dragon Ball Z, hello, Stone Island Poe. Welcome in, welcome in. It's time to beat things up with a wrench. That's basically all I can describe this part as right now. This is a completionist playthrough, so we're most likely going to be doing a lot of farming. Huh. Oh. There's a supply of pixies here. Very dangerous. So this is Dark Cloud 2. This is the game I've been playing for a very long time here. So this is the game I was talking about up at work. This is that old PS2 game that I was making music for and explaining like palm breaks and whatever. Well, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Stone Island Poe. Welcome. Oh, wait, wrong word. What's another word for thank you? That's a mimic. Kicked it. Kicked it in its box. I just inhaled a bunch of chicken dumplings, so I might need to clear my throat every now and then. So the premise of this game is, at the moment, we are trying to find a girl named Holly, because a bunch of furbits that live in the woods are like, there was this girl Holly, and she was awesome, and she gave us potato pie. So we're searching for this Holly, so they can build us cities, because they have the ability to make towns. I know, wild, right? So. You notice there, my wrench just leveled up. What that means is we can apply damage or stats to it. So this is the drill wrench. It is a good wrench. It needs more damage, so we're gonna see what kind of damage we can apply to it. I think it needs some more chill. We're gonna upgrade its chill stat. Make it stronger against things that are weak to cold. Like snakes, or lizards, or fire elementals. One of them works. And go with some sea dragon crystals, which make it stronger against enemies with scales. Like turtles, or lizards, or dragons, or snakes. A bit more Cyclone would help. Cyclone makes it good against enemies that fly. Like bats. I don't know what the cap on the stats is, so I'm gonna play it safe from here. And we'll just continue on through the dungeon. Alright, this is my favorite. Darn. Broke my weapons. Quick little note for those chests. Always guess it's an exploding trap, because you can eat the weapon repair or the poisoning. The explosion will destroy the chest and the loot inside. Which sucks. Good old combat. Yeah, I don't know why pixies are so resistant to damage from the wrench, but it's weird. And that's probably why this level has a blue seal. It's like, oh, swords are super effective versus pixies, but haha, you're only playing max. I missed. It just whiffed. Goodness gracious, I ate that chicken and dumplings too fast. Okay. That's a king mimic. Oh. We got murdered. It's Jover. Yeah, so this is an old game, so if you die, you go back to the last time you saved. Period. Nope. Let's hope I saved at a good spot. Yeah, right before we started the level. Well, we just gotta do the level again. I was not expecting that damage from the thing. Oh, actually, I probably should have. It was a king mimic, after all. So the level is not going to be the same. The dungeons in this game are randomly generated. So every time you enter a level, it's going to be different. Kind of like Persona 4, only better. Oh, the gun works really good against them. Good to know. That dude was fanning. He was keeping me cool. Alright. Well, time for round 2. Who would have known that if a wrench doesn't work, just use a gun? I think it applied to most real-life problems, too. I don't know why these mimics are so tough, too. It's crazy. Remember to pick up and break all the rocks because you could get rare materials from them. We kick it. Sometimes speed is your friend whenever you're dealing with enemies. Because the faster you can get to the stun lock hits, the quicker you can just keep them stun locked for the rest of the combat. Yep. Okay. So... Alright, we didn't actually get to keep our points on this weapon, so we're gonna do it again. And it's going to be completely different points, too. Jeez. I'm just so self-conscious about my roommates hearing me while I'm streaming. It's like, should I keep my voice down? Should I just do a whisper stream? Just hey y'all, welcome to the ASMR stream. Well, let's hope that I don't hit the max of this weapon's, like, stats too soon, because that would stink. ASMR, yeah. Maybe. I'll just do an entire stream in ASMR one day. The secret is to just get really close to your microphone. Like, uncomfortably close. Are you a fan of 4Extra? I don't know who that is. Is that a YouTuber? A musician? Ow. It bit me. What's he do? Does he do ASMR? Because there's not a whole lot of YouTubers I watch aside from Shoe on Head or Smugalana. I just broke my fists on this thing. So this is the ride pod. It's a mech you can put on to deal massive damage. Though you can only use it temporarily most of the time. Also, fun fact, if you hit an enemy with a rock, they get stunned. Oh, if you hit an enemy. Of course, they don't get stunned if you don't hit them with a rock. Paint. The best item in the game. I got moves. The blue seal has been broken. Alright. Time to check out the next level. Dun, dun, dun. Actually, how many status points does this thing have? We are gonna see just how far we can push this thing's stats. And the trick is to go one by one. Okay, 32 is the max. That means it could still use some exorcism and chill. Okay. How about my gun? It needs some levels. Alright, so once you clear the level, it will play this song called Peace of the World, and you'll get used to it. A lot of the music in this game is just repetitive. It's like, not the dog on my boy Tomohito Nishiura, but it feels like he didn't get a whole lot of time to make the music in this game. Or he just had to make so much, because there's a different track at like every point of the game. Alright, have a good night, CJ. Get some sleep. Thank you for stopping by, I appreciate it. So now we're at the level, the legendary killer snake. This is why we put scale on our weapons, because there's a big old snake that will just end you. Oh. Big guy. Intense mecha battle. There's another one in there. It's time for another intense mecha battle. You can't animation cancel with a ride pod. It's a little too obstinate for that. It's a Gimo. No, I missed it. Bummer. That's one of the scoops you could get. I think they yell after you knock them down. We'll have to see. Here's the snake. The legendary killer snake. And that's how you defeat them. Just beat them up with a wrench. Or the right pod. Everything's weak to giant mech. Come on, start yelling. Thank you. Ow. Going back to the slash branch area, see if there's anything neat over there. Today at work, manager of one of the massage parlors nearby came in to let us know that apparently the local homeless population has been absolutely feral recently. I'm not beating the allegations, but I don't think I'm gonna try. Apparently, recently, there's been an issue with the local homeless population going haywire, basically. They're scaring off a bunch of tourists, and the reason this person came in to let us know is because in front of his business, some dude came up and just started pissing on his guests. Yeah, just like straight up peeing. It's crazy. Kicked. You can't do that to me. I'm invincible. Got him. I'm title card. Okay. I still have a little bit of chicken and dumplings in that bowl, and it's just haunting me. It's like, oh, you want to take a bite of me, but you're on stream, so you can't.
Which shall it be?
We're taking the yellow box. Yes! Protector crystal. Antidote drink. But I can't carry any more of those. Big combub. How effective is gun versus ice? Ice. Hello. I missed. Not very effective. 2 damage. What would I put on this thing? I'll just do all the stats, why not? I think it'd be an all-arounder. We're gonna upgrade it to the Doot gun. The trumpet gun! Burp, burp. This gun's fun, because you can build it into different things, and normally when I build up weapons I like to get all the options unlocked before I pick. Fortunately, the trumpet gun does not doot every time you shoot it, which is a crime. One of the earliest pictures I had online was of me just pointing the trumpet gun at some skeleton in the forest here. Got him. Yeah, no, definitely. Once I figure out how to isolate the music channels in this game and start playing my own music, it's gonna be like, wow! Wow! Okay. Wonder if Gamertag will stop by. I gotta VIP that guy. He's always like consistently on my streams. My face. Alright, that's every enemy. Actually, I can't stand it. It's just here. It smells so good. I must. delicious dinner. A succulent Chinese meal. Goodness gracious. I am just such a good cook. I mean, I really am. Every time I cook, I'm just so good. Like, anytime anybody eats my food, they have like a Food Wars level reaction to it. Like, they just start taking their clothes off. I think that's because of the... it's probably not because I'm cooking the food, honestly. It's just a crazy level of attraction. Alright, let's see. There we saw... What level is next? Let's see. We shall proceed. Haha, Delta Rune reference. Gotta break these rocks. Get these rocks out of here. Yes. Brings back memories, you know. Just beating up enemies, strolling through the forest. Beating up the forest, strolling through the enemies. He missed. Missed. Yeah, dude can't hit his shots if he's aiming over my shoulder. Oh, another clown. I'll take the red box. No. 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 That's so messed up. Oh, is there a reverse? There's gotta be. That's so messed up. That's like the best thing you could possibly get. Oh. Increase speed, toggle, save states. Golly, if I use save states, I would be so cheaty. Bummer. Alright, well, I tried. Emulator cannot reverse itself. Man, that stinks. Yeah. Lifting up the enemy. That's a mimic. We're just gonna shoot it. Trumpet the gun. Geostone. Ah, don't mind if I do. I do quite enjoy me some geostones. Can't hit that, dude. Just the first instance of that music over and over and over again. Da, na, 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 na. Was I over here? Yeah, I was over here. Please, man, stop blocking. It's just a bunch of chests, this one. Okay. Yeah, disarm the trap. 200 crystals, really? That's so pitiful. Got the map. That anytime Max lifts something, his amulet just smacks him right in the nose. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, guess we're walking. I'm gonna take a bite of my chicken and dumplings. Mmm. Delicioso. Still got that buttery goodness in there. Please. I'm being outgamed. Hello, other spider lady. Killed him. Yeah, cutting down trees. You'd think there would just be a trail of trees that have just been cut down completely. Rainbow Falls entrance. Oh, that's the last level. We're gonna save. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, it's playing new music. Time to refuel my ride pod. I can't do that. Forgot, it's a white seal. Can't heal with a white seal. Which is actually quite frightening. A bomb? Alright, I think our weapon's getting a little strong. Which is a good thing. Because I do need to increase its potency. Everyone knows a good patent is good. Yeah, I'm sorry, I have no idea where I was going with that joke. here? Yes. There's a Gumo. We're gonna beat him up. Got him. I just had an anime moment there with that thing. Oh, that's unfortunate. Did not know weapon HP was going to be a problem. Wait, do I? Oh no, it's because I just straight up don't have any weapon repair powder. Oh, goodness gracious. Don't have the slash branch yet. Ability. I don't know how the remix I'm gonna make of this one's gonna sound. It's gonna be crazy, y'all. My music is basically random number generation. Oh, okay, yeah. Chicken and dumplings. Well, I gotta eat it before it gets cold. Man's really ascended to a higher level and then died. Well, that's not good. That's really not good. Huh. We're just gonna hope we didn't die. Hey, holy crystal. Hey, slash branch. Hey, flower. I don't think I'm making anything that can uplift our situation here. I can make some clown shoes. Well, it's a good thing that the spring bypasses the... Words are always so difficult for me. Well, yeah, it's a good thing the spring bypasses the white seal that's placed on the level. I think it's a difference between if I think about the words or just start saying them. But, like, you know, the stutter is just so funny. If I play into it, it's really funny. Not like a funny, kind of weird feeling, but like a funny, haha, this guy's a weirdo, haha. Oh yeah. Give me that blue goopy goop. The goopy goop is the best kind of goop. Stop aiming at me. Thank you. There's one more enemy left? Here. Oh, on the way to the exit. Thanks. That's totally what I needed in that very moment. I am super appreciative of that. Walking. Day number 4 of wishing they put Duran's Feather in this game somehow. And I didn't need to use Cheat Engine to do it. I found a hunk of copper. Got him. Beat up the Gumo. Alright, well, that's the final level cleared. Wrench has been leveled up. Ride pod refueled. Drill wrench can be leveled up to the Smash Wrench. And you know what? I think we're gonna do it. I think this thing has kind of lost the point of being a wrench, but I mean, hey, it is what it is. We're gonna hit him with one of these. Dun 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 dun. Dore dore. Doesn't seem to be anything here. Something kind of mysterious about it. Let's put some flour in there. Oh, he didn't want to put flour in there. Weird. I feel like there should be a kind of flour that's right there. If you know what I mean. We're about to start Carpenterian in it. Cheap viewers, I don't care. Get banned. Press that select button. This is a geostone. The geostone. You have to collect the geostone. In case you're wondering, yes, it is downloading it from the internet. it had an internet connection, and it needs to download all of the things you can build from the DLC. I'm just straight up lying, by the way. Now, pollen looks kind of similar to the word polygon.
I don't know, just shooting my thought out there.
Hill. You know we hilling it up. Okay, hold on a second. It's time to build. I'm having ideas. Just silent building. Sorry, I've been thinking about what to place and where to place it. We got the tree here. This is the eye tree. It's gonna look over Sindane here. The nose tree. And the second eye tree. Apparently I didn't place it close enough. Alright, never mind. I guess it just doesn't like existing.
I'm getting frustrated.
Sniffer's gonna be right there. There we go. How absolutely limiting the building in this game is. I feel so stifled. Need some materials. So what I will never understand is why what I will never understand is why they didn't actually hold on. I need a picture of that. A picture of this. A picture of this thing. Nose. There's no interior for this building and it makes me very sad. They just decided, nah, you're good. Don't even worry about it. Now, what do we have going on over here in this train?
I hear that there happens to be a certain fervent who will sell us materials so we can build more. Could sell that ripod fuel. Okay. Okay, we'll call it there. Because I still need to go get repair powder from Sindane. Or Palm Springs, not Sindane. Hold on. Okay. Oh, it's crunchy. Oh yeah, that cinnamon roll's bad. Oh, curse my habit of never spitting out food. Anyway, you spent all our money. Alright. So from this point on, I'm probably going to focus on 100%ing Sindane. Getting all of the what's-a-who's-its, the followers that I can. Now, there are a few that I don't know if we can get just yet. Father and Priest Bruno on bad terms. Yeah, we'll give you some holy water. Okay, now we've unlocking characters. It's time to move the mans into this level. And we're gonna do that by building him a nice little house over here. I don't think it's gonna let me do this. Oh, wait. Yeah, there we go. Gosh. Why they didn't let you build on a grid is questionable.
Stop magneting. Thank you. Don't pay attention to how it's not symmetrical. You do not see that. Don't see that at all. Okay. Oh. Blue. Very large bench there. Taken home. Man, I wish I could just get a home. Because some weird kid went,
Hey, you should live here because we made you a house. And it's like, oh, okay, sure.
if you say so. Now we're at 70%. Alright, well, looks like we just need to get Melaine, Polly, and Eagle. There's been a change in the future. Let's go check it out. We're also going to consult my guide for miracle chests real quick. Okay, looks like the majority of it should be spawned by now. Mr. Jurak. Hello.
Oh, hello. So, you were the ones who woke me. Somehow I feel like I've slept for a long time.
Corpse husband if he was a tree.
Jurak, we need you to tell us something. We need to know about a being called Emperor Griffin. We suspect he's a terrible monster who's taken over the forces of darkness. He's been playing with reality across the different eras. I don't know what his true goal is, but if we let him keep at it, the whole world may disappear. He even erased you, Jurak, by destroying your origin point. We've got to stop him, or there's no telling what will happen. Jurak, I hear you've been reincarnated many times, but you keep the memories of your ancestors from the distant past. Isn't that right? So somewhere in those vast memories, you should be able to remember everything that's ever happened on this planet. You must remember something about Griffin. Who he is.
Oh, skip that one. Oops.
Griffin. Let's see. I'm afraid I don't remember. I'm truly sorry. My memories must not all be back yet, I guess.
Well, mushrooms. Jurak. Jurak, there we go. Give me this chest. Give me this chest.
Give me this chest. Give me this chest. And give me this chest. And give me this chest. Give me this chest. Give me this chest. 4 wind crystals? Seriously? Oh. Jumping pogo stick. Oh. Hey, wait a second. Shouldn't there be an extra potato pie somewhere? Let me see, let me see. Am I missing it? Maybe, possibly, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just blind. It'll probably spawn later once I unlock more of the level. Oops. Accidentally double-clicked when I should have just regular-clicked. Gold paint. Yeah, I think there's supposed to be a chest inside one of the shops. I'll get it later. For now, it's time to get more NPCs. There's been a change in the future. Perhaps something will happen. Yeah, let's go. Let's see if we can unlock some NPCs. So it's exactly around 1 AM that my brain just starts shutting itself off. Here we go. Crunchy bread. You know, while I was making the Underground Water Channel remix that I'm working on, I realized something when I changed it from 4.4 to 3.4. It is shockingly similar to Palm Brinks, and I think that makes sense thematically because the Underground Water Channel is just under Palm Brinks. Cheese isn't thick enough, really? So, it does make sense thematically. So I'm wondering if for my Zelmite Mines remix, if I do get to that, well, when I do get to that, if I should just yoink a few motifs from Palm Brinks or the Underground Water Channel. I think that would be really neat. Now, taking the bread back to Polly. Where's Polly? There's Polly. Be my friend. How can he be so inconsiderate? crunchy bread. Fully restores HP. Nice. Okay. Oh, that's one down. I got a few hundred more to go. Millane. This one's always a pain. Millane is a pain. Just get a hold of a strong weapon. Okay, so I guess I'll see about building this one up. Some middle one, chill, lightning, and scale. Oh, they're all at 0. What am I doing? Hold on. I should level up the wrench and then put that on there. Okay. Oh, let's get Millane. Oh wait, no, first I gotta get Adel. ADHD brain moment. Let's hope I have enough materials to get her. Cell shading. So very pretty. A cell shading. This man is a gambling addict. Rosa. Please enter let's go together. Okay. I could not do this when I was a kid. I straight up, I thought it was impossible. I was just like, oh no, I typed it in, but it didn't work. Oh, jeez, man. Granny Rosa. I don't know. Max's actual grandma and his aunt. Ferdinand. Why, yes, I do so happen to have some chestnut right here. Didn't you just ask in the first place? Mans! Resident Evil camera. Oh. Okay, we're good. We're good. What a cutie pie. Sturdy cloth, thick hide, and a copper lump. Don't I have that? Oh no, I don't have that sturdy cloth. Well, let's go do that, I guess. The train. You notice when it rolls in, the wheels don't actually spin.
makes cheese. Oh, poor. I don't have anything to sell, really. At least fish. You know what? Selling fish is really not worth it when you just sell the bait at the same price. That's crazy. Back to Sindane we go, or Palm Lakes. Yeah. Going the wrong way. No, she's not. No, I am not. You gotta wonder what that's like to ask somebody about someone and then just see them pop into the other person you were just asking about. I just nonchalantly react, "Wow, you're not from around here, are you? You're pretty." What? What? Excuse me? Anyway, this is Max's house. It's big. It's really big. Man's is very rich. He's got the big house. Don't you know that he's got the big house? I wonder if anybody's gonna point out any of my vocal tics one day. You know, aside from the rampant stutter. Seems a bit of a waste. I can't believe I just said that to that cutie pie. What's wrong with me? Does this work? Did I do the thing right? Yeah, she's back. Adel. Denim overalls. Nice. Oh. Nice. I like it. I like it. I like it. Yeah. I like it. Ooh. Yeah, I like it. Yes. There's been a change in the future. Maybe something will happen. Sell you fruit items. Makes bread. I need more log. Sandwich.
Master Jurak! Master Jurak, do you know about the rainbow butterfly?
Let me see. Rainbow butterfly. I've heard of it. It's a very rare monster, but it's not evil at all.
We'd like to meet it if possible. What should we do?
They like Lafrecia flowers. You'll find the butterfly where the Lafrecia
tell us, where does that flower bloom?
Now there, I'm not sure. If they're not in bloom already, you'll have to make them bloom.
Make them bloom? Ourselves?
Here, I'll give you this.
La Friscia seed.
Plant that in the woods, and a bud will grow. But it takes more than that for a flower to show. You'll need sundrops.
Sundrops?
They have the power to speed the growth of green things.
Where can we get them?
It's a kind of sap the monster Himara produces. You'll have to ask Himara.
Hang on. Ask a monster? That's nuts. How can we talk to a monster?
Max.
You must think of that yourselves.
The shrug.
Oh, right, there's a chest. Meow. Garnet. Oh. 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 Nice gem. There we go. We're finally evened. It's a pretty nifty outfit.
That mushroom is interpolating wrong. How dare it?
Bitch. Cart. Wooden house. Wooden house interior, that's it. Super hot pepper. I see. Off to the races. Time to beat up some more monsters in the Rainbow Butterfly Woods. So I need to find maybe this one will work. Yeah, I think this one will work. You don't know, you never know. So, most likely what's going to happen is I'm going to use Monica for the remainder of this, for this venture out into the forest. Holy water. Ow. Get down. Get down. Get down from there. Get down from there, Carl. Carl. Get down from there. Actually, hold on, I want to do something real quick. Ow. And it poisoned me and thirsted me. I'll let y'all in a little secret that I just remembered right now. Um, if you kill something with your main weapon. No, not what I wanted to do. Okay. You kill something with your main weapon in one character and then swap characters. It'll still go to the... Never mind, I lied. I don't know what I was thinking, man. I think I'm high or something, man. Powder crystal. That's gonna be fun once I figure out how to do the music this Saturday. Oh no, I spoiled the date. It's a shame nobody's watching. Hey, Nick. Ow. Poisoned again. Why is every enemy poisoned? Right, let me just... Anti-goo. Oh, you know what? I know I'm getting poisoned all the time. I don't have one of these here anymore. I found bread. Yeah, bread. Woo, bread. Yeah, bread. Give me that bread. But he was just looking. Ow. Bread. Is he maybe thinking, Axel, what are you doing? Shouldn't you be leveling up Monica's weapon? Oh, yeah. But, you can spectrumize weapons, and they retain stats that they had. So what I'm doing is I am getting a battle wrench, I'm leveling it up, I'm gonna get everything it can to like 9 or whatever, I don't know what the max stat is, it's like probably 19 or something. And then I'm going to spectrumize it and put it on a sword. This might take a little bit. But it's gonna be worth it. In fact, that'll probably be the main goal for tonight. My main goal is to blow up. And then act like I don't know no one. No. Oh. It's being mean. Alright. What's in its pockets is... It's a face of Prajna. It missed. We're doing it again. And if there's a way I could edit how many enemies are spawned on a level, I would do it in a heartbeat. Just like mass enemies into a level, be like, oh yeah, it spawns 20 enemies. Let's have it spawn 200. That would be better. For now, we're stuck. Just wandering around. Heads full of eyeballs. Spinning coins and getting the angle. Ooh. Bonus abs. I love abs. Don't you lecture me with your $30 haircut. Got him. Little bit of XP just did not want to get absorbed. Task level. Poison. In case you're wondering, yes. You can eat the poison apple. What else? Where was the poison? Ah, yes. Don't drink this by accident. Yeah, even Max won't do that. I got stuck. Ow. My health. Oops. Well, give me that last bit of XP, thank you. Ow. I'm thirsty now. Ah, give me that. Thank you. Alright, we're at +4. We're almost there. Let's climb.
Which shall it be? Very good. Here you are.
Silver ball. Just staring at me. You shoot him 4 times and then he just dies. I was feeling quite lazy, so I thought I'd beat him with the old wrench. Hard work. That's a weird tick. I don't know what that's from. Hard work. Lightning. Very, very frightening. Man, I feel like I'd be so much more talkative if I had brain faculties at this time. If I could stream in the morning when my depression thoughts are going on, actually share like what kind of introspection is going on in my head. That would be interesting, to say the least. It's like I feel it would be like cool to watch a stream where a dude just chats about like philosophical things. Another clown.
Which shall it be?
Red box.
Here you are.
Thanks. I guess chat's gonna be my impromptu therapist for tonight. So I've been sending out a ton of emails, reaching out for therapists. I've called a few places and not really a whole lot going on there. Just going straight to voicemail. I've been waiting a few weeks since I sent out like 13 emails almost, just to a bunch of therapists around town, and yeah, still haven't gotten anything. It's kind of a bummer to, you know, put all that effort into reaching out for some assistance and then not getting anything. Like it dampens you. It does. Especially when you're dealing with the kind of depression that will knock you on your ass and have you stare at a wall for hours. I mean, I'm used to it at this point. I've been born. I was born with depression at the age of 6, and you get used to it. You do, and you need to force yourself to clean up and eat and breathe and drink the right things and go exercise. And it's constantly an uphill battle, and you need to juggle all these things you're supposed to do with everyday tasks, like just going to work or trying to progress your career when you didn't go to school. It's like, yeah, I need to set aside a few hours every day to go on Khan Academy and do schoolwork, and I'm at like 3rd grade level at the moment, and it's embarrassing to me, at least. Like I feel like I should know so much more than I do now. I feel like I've been stunted socially, and that I've been playing catch up for my entire life, and it bums me out thinking those things, because they're true. It's just kind of like a fact of the matter that I'm constantly playing catch up. I'm constantly having to learn things. Yeah, I'm tired. I've been giving it my all since day one, and I don't really get a chance to just lay down and rest as far as mentally goes. Like, I mean, tomorrow I gotta wake up, I gotta go straight to the gym, and then when I get back, I cook and clean, and then by the time I'm done with that, it's time to go to work, and then I get home, and then I'm probably gonna stream again. But I don't know. Morning coffee is really nice. I am grateful for certain things, even if my depression takes away every kind of good feeling that I have. I still try. It just takes a lot, and I'm tired, and it sucks. It does. It really sucks. What's going on with me right now? Like I feel like I just work so much towards everything. You know, just I don't have a chance to lie down and rest because I mean I gotta go on. Otherwise, inflation's gonna take over, and my wage isn't gonna keep up, and I'm gonna be stuck at this hotel. And then I won't have enough money to pay rent, and keep my utilities going on, and you know, I may have anhedonic depression and be basically unable to feel joy at all at certain points, but I still pursue comfort. It's like I know what's uncomfortable and what's comfortable. I avoid excess heat. I don't like being cold. I've starved before. I don't like it. It sucks. It's painful. And to me, resting for even a little bit or falling behind on work or paychecks or money is, yes, I know. You can do this with the magic and it comes right back to you. Just... Yeah, I got it. The point I'm trying to make here is that we should definitely be paid more and work less. Like, if I had more time to actually focus on my hobby, which is, you know, playing video games like this or making music, I'd be a lot happier. Could you imagine if I wasn't just working 40 hours a day and then getting home and then, you know, going to sleep after just 2 hours almost of just chilling and streaming? I'd be so much happier. Please. Yeah, no, like it's really tiring when you put in that much effort. Like I feel like I've been burning spoons since the dawn of time. If you know what spoon theory is, just I've gotten so used to being out of spoons and doing something anyway. I mean, I don't have a social life because I'm just so busy with everything else. It's saddening to me. Like, because of my work, I get off at 11. God, thirsty. And there's not a whole lot I can do to like socialize because I don't drink, I don't party. I don't really know how to initiate a friendship outside of the work environment or just in general. And there's no really third place to go after work. Even if I worked a regular 9 to 5, it would be just hell, because you can't exist anywhere in the United States without paying to be there. And they want you to exist there and pay them, but they're not going to pay you. Like, I don't make enough for that. I don't make enough to go hang out at a mall and spend $60 a day to just exist there. It's just too much money. How groceries are, dude. Like, if I was making 25, I'd be a little bit more free to maybe drop down to part-time. Spend some more time streaming or making music, and have more time to better myself and rest at the same time. But, you know, I feel desperate to prevent my own homelessness again. because it hurts. The starvation, the hunger pangs. It really is not something I want to go through again, and I'm just gunning it, trying to prevent it. That's like a really heavy topic to talk about, but I mean, if you want to hear a heavy topic, you need to be my therapist. Like, this is something that's like surface level. It's something I'm comfortable telling people who I, consider friends. It's just a deep philosophical conversation, and yeah, it probably sounds like I'm bawling my eyes out when I'm telling you this, but I'm neutral. I'm tired. Just so much effort expended in it. I want nothing more than to just rest for a little bit. Just 2 weeks or a month. I don't need to worry about doing anything. It's like I got my wisdom teeth out and I was out for a week, and then just things piled up. I had no groceries. All the food I had that I was planning on cooking just went bad. And it made me sad. It was expensive food. Like, it was about $50 of groceries as I was gonna, cook up and eat over the week, and then I didn't get to because I had to do something else other than cook at that time, and then I just couldn't do it. And then for a week I was just unable to eat, so I figured, why would I cook? I don't know, I'm getting back into the mojo of doing things, just as much as I can, at least. And I'm hoping once my days off are consistent, or I can ask my manager to give me some consistent days off. Maybe I can set up something special on Saturday or something. Who knows? Oh, I got hit. So it'd be nice to actually learn how to make friends in real life, but unfortunately for me, it's a trial and error process, and the error makes people think you're a fucking creep, and they don't want to be around you. And if you do that enough, you don't want to be... You're not welcomed into town. And, I'm terrified of interacting with people most of the time because of this. It's like, you don't know if I'm gonna weird somebody out by being who I am. It's like, I know I'm not normal. I wasn't really socialized as a kid. The majority of what I think and feel and do is just what I believe is morally correct. I don't really subscribe to masculinity in a normal sense of it. Like, what I mean by that is, I don't think the traditional masculine male things, like, you need to like cool razor blade whiskey, you need to be buff and hairy, and you need to be able to lift a car and beat people up and yell at people to get what you want. I don't like that. It makes me angry. Just being mean in general makes me irrationally angry. I have this burning, white-hot rage that just pops up in the back of my skull when people start shouting in the lobby at somebody. And at me, it takes every fiber of my being not to just, tell somebody off, because I have to be that professional employee who just sits there and takes it and says, "Oh, I'm so sorry, let me get that fixed for you." It's like the entitlement of some of the people you deal with, and the dichotomy of the situations you're in. Like, I'm sitting here pouring my heart out almost about how society is so tiring, and I'm dead dead to the world most of the time and unable to socialize and wasn't socialized as a kid and feeling lonely and overworked. And then some dickhead comes up to me and starts yelling about his fucking air conditioner not working. I'm just like, what the fuck is your problem? You think I control the damn AC, dude? You turn it on in your room, there's a damn thermostat. It's like there's no reason to raise your voice at a fucking hotel employee because your AC doesn't work. You know what you do if your AC isn't cool in your room? You go, oh wow, thermostat's like 36 degrees. It's kind of, it's 76 degrees. It's kind of warm in here. You call down to the front desk and you say, hey, is there any way y'all could send somebody up to take a look at my AC? It's kind of steamy in here. And we go, yeah, absolutely. Give me just a second. I'll have an engineer up there in a moment. And we send an engineer up there and they swap out the unit in your room and it starts cooling again. Okay, you know, I've had bad days. I've had days where I've wanted to, you know, break every window in a 1 mile vicinity. And then I realized, why would I want to exert that anger into physical destruction or hurting the people around me? Because it wouldn't help in the long run if you think about it for more than just a second. If you think about it using your logic centers instead of just going, I'm angry, I'm gonna yell because it gets me what I want. Just, I don't know, it makes no sense to me. And I do think of people who are capable of anger like that as less intelligent. You know, NPCs, basically. Like, they're basically there to play a role, and that role is the foil to the front desk agent who's just doing their job. It's like a test of some kind. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna shout at you because I'm at the wrong hotel and you need to let me up to my room. And it's like, sir, you're at the Hyatt Place. You have a key card for the fucking Hampton Inn. No, I'm staying here. I remember checking into this reception. I know what this hotel looks like. And I go, okay, cool. Can I see your ID? Well, hello. Welcome back, Mr. Gamertag. Mr. Gamertag 42069. Oh, hold on. I needed to do something real quick. How do I do this? How do I give you VIP? Can I even do that? Weird. Well, Mr. Gamertag 42069, you are a VIP in my heart. Just so you know. You caught me ranting about work-life balance and how tiring real life is and how I dislike people who are capable of anger and exerting it on their surroundings and yada yada yada. Like, if you think about it rationally, which I know a lot of people don't do because they're sitting there yelling at a hotel employee about how the water isn't high pressure enough. It doesn't solve anything to sit there and yell at a dude who doesn't work on the plumbing in the hotel. Kind of like how I don't go to a Walmart employee and say, how dare you sell me a product that destroyed itself after I went home. As the dude just put it on the shelf. He didn't intentionally sabotage it. It came in from China. I can't lift the molar. Yeah, I'm in a philosophical mood today. I had some chicken and dumplings.
Which shall it be? Very good. Here you are.
Yeah, it's crazy. And working as a front desk agent, you really do have to like pander and diffuse to those kinds of people, even if they just want to be angry and there's nothing you can do to, you know, fix their situation. Because, you know, 9 times out of 10, I've dealt with those situations and there really isn't anything you can do. They just want to be angry. It kind of freaks me out. I'm so hyper conscious of how I act around people because I don't want people to be uncomfortable or sad around me, and then you have these grown adults who come in and just scream at you for the smallest of things, and it's like, what the hell? Did you not grow up from the mental age of 6? It's crazy to me. Oh, and the teenagers, man. Yeah. We had an entire group of teenagers in house, and they left a lot of important stuff in the rooms, like fucking EpiPens. About half the rooms in house had vapes and earpods left in them. Somebody left like a 20-pack of t-shirts in one of the rooms. It's wild to me how people function in society, just seemingly so absent-minded of people around them, of their own belongings, of like just things in general. It freaks me out. Because I know for a fact that I accidentally used the bread. I know for a fact if I stop using my brain for even a moment, like realistically, if I stopped using my brain to do things like going to the store or working, I would immediately. Is this area empty? It is. I just used the slash branch and the area is just completely empty. Hilarious. And like I stop using my brain and then everything's gonna go wrong. Like if I stop using my brain while I'm driving, like some people on the roads do, like I'm gonna get into a wreck. Because there's not really a whole lot of reason I could depend on to, go, oh yeah, I'm just gonna turn and not use my blinker. Yeah, if I do that, somebody's gonna run into me because they're going 90 in the passing lane. Or, if I turn off my brain at work and just do whatever, like some of these other morons do in our meeting rooms, I'm gonna get in trouble and potentially suspended without pay because I work an entry-level position. Just, yada yada yada. I'm talking about a bunch of stuff because I got beef with a bunch of therapists who haven't responded to my emails yet, and I haven't trauma dumped in a while. I guess new record. No, new record. Whoa. Yeah, no, genuinely, I'm like hyper aware while I'm driving because I don't want to make somebody mad and he decides to take out his glove box gun and then pop a few rounds into my RAV4. Like, that's crazy to me how people just do that. I know damn well how most of the population is just incapable of thought. It's nuts. It is nuts. Yeah, it's nuts to me. You know what they say? It's pretty roasted chestnuts of them. Oh, that was the worst joke I've made all night. I've probably got, I'll say 30 minutes left in me before I have to go to sleep, because tomorrow is a gym day, and... So roasted chestnuts. Exactly. Oh no, I don't even look at YouTube comments. I can't do it. It's just... golly, people are just saying things. It's like... golly. I don't have the words to describe what I see on some
on some threads. Lightning and scale. Oh, yeah, no, it reminds me. Yeah. Like half the people on planet Earth are dumber than you, and the other half are dumber than them. Like, that saying does make sense. And I don't think it's something like an IQ or EQ bell curve. It's just like, if people live through life without using their brain, they just don't use it. Like a muscle. Like if people aren't taught critical thinking or how their actions affect others, then they're just not gonna think about it because there's no need. Because they can get through life just fine. Just winging it. You know what I mean? I mean, I've had people scream at me saying, you know, every other hotel I've stayed at, you know, doesn't ask me for a credit card at check-in, and I go, well, go stay at the other hotels, man. If they're not going to ask you for payment and let you stay for free, go there. Why are you here? Just use, like, if every other hotel you've stayed at has let you stay for free, it's basic math. It's basic math. Not even math, it's just basic critical thinking, puzzle solving. Just go to that other hotel that lets you stay for free, man. Oh, it's like the most common thing you hear from guests who are checking into hotels. They're like, "Oh, what do you mean you don't have free breakfast? Every other hotel I've been to has free breakfast." +1 to every other hotel tally. You just hold a card in front of their face. It's like, then go to every other hotel. Well, my company set this up, but they're supposed to be prepaid online. You know, I don't have this issue at any other hotel, and it's like, then go to the other hotel. I could sit there and explain it to them and be like, oh yeah, your company, AT&T, they haven't set up a permanent account with us, so you're actually going to have to expense this yourself. And then they just shut down, like their brain stops working. Like, Oh, it's the worst when people, yeah, it's an experience. What was I doing? Yeah, we need the kitchen knife, so we'll do, do I want to use the diamond? No, I don't. I don't want to use the diamond yet. We'll do this, though. We'll use the garnet. Actually, let's see. 37? Yeah, we can do that. Like at my last hotel in Austin, Texas, the amount of people who would, Wise Owl Sword? Dark Cloud 1 reference. The amount of people who would come in with a group and say, you know, my group was supposed to pay for this room. No, it's set up as individual pay zone expenses. You need to cover it. I was like, well, I'm not checking in until you route it to a master account. And there's no master account. And I this is the point where I whip out the contract they have with us. And I go, it says right here, every member of this group staying is run of house, whatever they have available, and every member is paying for their own room. Individual pays own. And they still are like, I need to talk to somebody about this. They said it would have been prepaid, and it's like, fucking who said it? Who said it? Because I need to talk to them, not you. I need to talk to who's telling you this. It's so much better at my new hotel, but there's still every now and then there's a scenario. I'm just like, are you serious, man? It's so frustrating. Yeah, it's especially bad when people are just misinformed about things too. Like, it's not like a group that bought a bunch of rooms at the hotel. It could be something as simple as Expedia saying they got somebody breakfast included with their stay, and they didn't actually do that. Because the person who booked their room from Expedia didn't know that we started charging for breakfast a few months ago. And then it becomes my problem, and thankfully it's not too big of a problem for that, because I can just comp breakfast as much as I want. Like, honestly, push comes to shove, if somebody's having a serious issue and it's on the hotel's end, I can let them stay for free. I can straight up pay out thousands of dollars if a guest is staying. And, like, they need to have a service recovery for their stay, like their room caves in or something like that. Not only am I comping their entire stay, they're getting like almost $5,000 worth of World of Hyatt points. So they stay with World of Hyatt and they don't let this experience paint their entire, view of the brand. I'm chatty today. Kill itself and get your info from the source. Yes, that's exactly it. So third parties, they take commission because they give so much advertising. Like, you see Expedia and they send out, they probably account for at least 20 to 25% of a hotel's profits. Same with another company like Booking.com or any other third party that's owned by that blanket. Like, they count for so much of a hotel's revenue that it's okay if they take their cut. Like, I see the invoices that Booking.com sends our hotel, and I see that Expedia takes like a 20 to 25% cut depending on the stay. I don't know if I should be sharing this, but I mean, it's not exact financial information. But the thing I hate with Expedia or third-party reservations in general is just that if they're prepaid, or even not if they're prepaid, if they exist and a guest calls the hotel directly and they say, hey, something popped up and I need to cancel my reservation, or something popped up and we need to, move our stay or shorten our stay or extend our stay. Sorry, dude, I can't help you. The third party has locked the reservation in our system and I literally can't change it. If you book direct, you call the front desk of the hotel. I ask for your confirmation number. I pull up your reservation and I go, oh, checking out on the 14th. You want to check out on the 15th? Yeah, sure. Thoop. All right, you're all set, and the rate's gonna stay the same, so you don't need to worry about that. Easy, so easy. But a third party, no. They need to contact the third party. They need to give the third party a bunch of information that we don't have access to. Oh, I got text. I gotta read. Let's see. It's interesting how these big companies just overlook the Google search and ruin the search engine. You get people communicating with third parties who are so much worse than just talking with people who work at the hotel. Yes. No, it's so unbelievably frustrating when people finally get redirected to the front desk after talking to our global reserve or, Booking or Expedia, and they're just like, they said this, that, or this, that, and the other at the hotel, and that you could change this for me, and I just have to tell them, I'm like, ma'am, I'm sorry, but whatever they were telling you is just straight up false. I cannot assist you with that, and I can offer alternatives, but it's like, I literally want to do that anytime somebody tells me like a third party told them something otherwise, because I believe in people to not lie and say, oh, well, this company said they got me this thing, and you should accommodate that. Like, it's easy to pick that out. But when somebody genuinely gets told something wrong by Reserve, it's so obvious. Because you can see it in their eyes. Well, at least I can. But, yeah, no, anytime a guest comes in and they have an issue with their booking or their reservation and it's a third party, I let them know I'll do what I can, but because it's not booked direct, for people working at the front desk, yeah, because we're the front desk of the hotel, we're the face. we're the first and the last guest interaction. And I'm grateful that I am a very good employee, and I would consider myself one of the better front desk agents who brings in a lot of good reviews and a lot of 10s for the hotel. But there's some cases, like somebody booking through Expedia getting told they have free breakfast and not having it and leaving a bad review, that it leaves a bad taste in my mouth because it feels like I had nothing to do with that. Especially when they rate their check-in experience. You know, I check them in, I welcome them to the hotel, make their key cards. They rate that as a 10, and they literally name drop me saying, oh, you know, Axel was wonderful, and, you know, he checked us in and went over the hotel and all the amenities. It's just we're misled by, you know, your breakfast policy, or your parking is expensive when we were told online that there would be a parking lot. I exploded. Alright, now I'm curious about something. Alright, he's not doing it. I'm thirsty. Hold on. I'm the same way with my job. There's shit I can't do, but you do what you can do right. Yeah, exactly. And man, they're so grateful that I'm just some stalwart dude at the front desk who handles things, who can be trusted to just, you know, ignore. I was blocking, by the way. That was weird. Who can be trusted to just hold down the fort for as long as possible. With like minimal intervention. Like, no, I'm a manager's very best friend. Because they tell me to do something and I do it and I go, this is correct, right? And they go, yes. And I go, alright, I'm gonna do it like this from now on. And they're like, yes! I was like, you build that trust and rapport with your managers, and they send you an email saying, hey, can you fix this for me? And you like, they don't even explain how they want it fixed. They just know you're gonna fix it right. Or if there's a lot of things that I can't actually get into to fix in this new software that we have, and it makes me frustrated. Because I have to open a ticket and have IT do it. It's so... I'd consider myself savvy enough to know how to edit functions in a property management system to unlock what we need for our employees, but I'm an entry-level employee. I don't really have access to that. Or how the monitor on one of our little guest computers is borked, and it's because the drivers aren't installed correctly. Advocate yourself. Problem solving for the higher ups. That's literally what they're looking for. Oh yeah, I know, I'm a problem solver. It eats me up inside when I have a problem that I can't solve. I'll be at the front desk just pacing back and forth like, oh my god, this is so annoying. They need to come down to the front desk so I can tell them about this thing that's happening with their card. Like, right now. Don't even get me started on the homeless issue. I feel awful anytime I bring this up, but I just have so much empathy fatigue for these people that come in and start literally throwing shit. Reagan has done irreversible damage to the United States of America in removing institutionalization, because these people are so gone. They're so far gone. They can't know that they need help. So they just say no, leave me alone whenever people are there to help them. And then they come to a hotel and then they throw shit on the wall. Like, come on. We had a manager for one of the neighboring businesses come and say that we should be careful, not to be careful who we let in because they have been ravenous lately. It's crazy. He said that somebody had come into his massage parlor and scared away a bunch of his guests and a bunch of tourists, and
Looks like
they ended
we
up
got
peeing
him.
on somebody. Just like straight up peeing on someone, and my eyes just kind of popped out of my head. And I'm like, what? How does that happen, man? Things are wild nowadays. they're crazy. I really hope I'm not being too loud for my roommates. Like that's another thing I'm worried about. Is this is one of the few times or free times I get to play video games and chat with people, and then gotta be careful because they're right next to me. And if I raise my voice too much, or if I get too serious mode, like yeah, dude, that's how you can gauge how good the management system is, whether they recognize shit like that. Need a protocol against shitballs. Yeah, no, we do. It's called calling 911 and trespassing them. Oh yeah, no, they recognize me all right. Every name drop I get in a review, they give me a little $10 Amazon gift card. Get them out of here. I think that's quite literally the limit of what they can do as far as recognition. I know for a while they got me a lot of Starbucks, like free Starbucks, because they were just like, alright Caleb, well, or wrong name, forget you heard that. Alright Axel. Alright Axel, well done. You got like a bunch of enrollments and upgrades for guests. You're bringing in that dough, that brand recognition, and here's a coffee on us. And I'm just like, yeah, can I just get 2 shots of espresso? And they're like, really? Just 2 shots of espresso? I'm like, yeah, I'm a very simple guy. And for about 3 weeks, I would just get a shot of espresso or 2 shots of espresso every day, and then the other employees are getting the caramel mocha frappuccinos or whatever. And it's like, okay, well, something weird's happening because we're getting a lot of comp coffees, and it's like, oh yeah, every employee here is really good, so we're just spending a lot of money on Starbucks for no reason at all. So they were trying to do something new, and I'm waiting on that. It's almost like all the employees are so good because I'm the one who trained them. So, as soon as a manager position opens up, I am taking it. And I really don't want them to do that thing. It's like, we have this fantastic employee who works all 3 shifts at any time, at any schedule, and then, if we move him up to a manager, he's just going to be, salaried and only work this time. It's like, no, don't do that. If I'm salaried, I'm going to be there 24/7, dude. You don't even know. I'm not going to be able to rest until every single problem is solved. Like, every employee is going to have my personal number, and I'll be like, you text me if you have a question, or you call me, I will speed down there 90 miles an hour to drop kick a homeless person. Alright, I guess I should explain that inside joke. Okay, so a lot of the time when I'm chatting with my coworkers, I kind of let slip the empathy fatigue I have for the homeless population, and they're just like, goodness gracious, Axel, what is that about? And I go, I wouldn't actually do the things I say it like that, and I do feel for their situation, and I do want them to get help, but goddamn if I don't want to throw somebody off the roof if they smear shit on my walls. But yeah, no, I last night I had a dream. I was telling all my coworkers and my friends about it. It's like, yeah, no, me and my friend were playing this game where we were running a gas station and a homeless person came in and grabbed her by the hair and I sprinted over there and drop kicked him out the window and they're like, you're really not beating the allegations, Axel. And I'm just like, that is just a recurring joke, isn't it? I'm just never gonna beat the allegations. I'm not beating the puppy boy allegations either. I swear, I don't know how this happens, but at some point, any of my colleagues will catch on, and then just start saying, "Oh, you're such a good boy, Axel," and I'm like, "Stop it, please! God, that's so weird." That's like my Achilles heel, and I don't know why. No, I don't really want to go to HR over something like that. It's all in good fun. We're friends. Now, if it was a random person who's like saying things like that to me, I'd be like, dude, you need to chill with that. We're not good enough friends for that. I'd tell it to their face too. Oh God, I can't lift this monster. If you know that Dipper moment in Gravity Falls, where like Pacifica's an awful person, and I'd say that to her face. You hear the knock on the door, and he answers it. And it's Pacifica, and he goes, "You are an awful person."
Looks like we got
And slams the door. I feel like that's me. I have completely lost track of time. Well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it here because I'm having trouble keeping my eyes open. But before I do end it off, I do want to switch over to FL Studio and show off a project I'm working on. And this is not the first time I've remixed remix soundtracks or whatever from Dark Cloud, so I think it'll be fun. Oh, you're gonna love my version. I got it like 10 years ago. Alright, let's see. Back to the waiting room we go while I set up this new... what's it? Who's it? What's a who's it? Thing. Save state, yes. Thank you, thank you. Let's see. So I need a new scene. There we go. Music making. Bear with me, I'm making something in FL Studio, or if golly, words. I'm making something in OBS here real quick. Copy and music making. No, wait, darn it. Wait, no, there we go. Yep. Copy this here, copy that there. And wait, no, hold on, wait, stop. Hammer time. Why can't I copy that? Okay, now I can copy it. And I paste it here. And I've got my alerts, I've got my sound channels set up correctly. And now it's just the video capture. Yes. Then will this work? Let's see. Okay. I think I've got it. Now we'll transition. Now just make sure that it's good on my stream. Yeah. And then good
on my stream. Yeah. And then it works. Okay, cool. There's gonna be a little overlap there, but let's listen to this real quick. I've got the first half of the song almost done, and then I can do the second half because it's basically 40 seconds. But from the name up here in the top left, you can guess as to what this is gonna be, correct? Yeah, I need to get the rest done. I just don't have the time for it. I literally made this in like 30 minutes this morning when I woke up, but when I was drinking my coffee. So maybe tomorrow I can get some more work done. I don't know. I might need to be at the gym, and by the time I get home, it'll be time for me to go to work. So maybe soon. And yeah, I want to get this done. Yeah. I'm still trying to tone out the vibe that this is trying to convey. So this is the underground water channel. So, well, what I think of when I think of the situation that this song's. Is it an original flute? Yeah, it's an original flute. Nothing in this is from the game. It's all something I procured on the internet and worked on here. I also composed this by ear. I don't have any MIDIs from the game to translate over, so a lot of the music I make or remix is going to be transcribed by ear, because I don't half the time I don't bother with MIDIs or anything like that. A long time ago, I had something else here. It was an Ocean Roar's Cave remix from probably about a year and a half back. Because the loop at the Ocean Roar's Cave was just grating on my nerves, and I wanted something to listen to that wasn't that. So I made my own version. So, quick note about that. This is a while ago, and if I made it again, um, I would definitely tone down the steel drum, and I would probably switch it out for a hand pan so it's less harsh. The bass line, this you hear? This is from the Sunken Ship from Dark Cloud 1. And it just worked. If you transcribe that, or whatever, pitch that down a little bit, you get the bass line from the Sunken Ship, and it's just like dun 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 dun, and then you have the piano that comes in as like da 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 da, and it kind of fit in my head because they're both ocean levels. Why can't I just kind of merge them? And
maybe for the Rainbow Butterfly, I'll see about getting the Wise Owl Woods in there. I could do that. I know how to mix motifs. I copy Toby Fox all the time. Oh, and another thing, when I was making the underground water channel, when I switched it from 4/4, because the original song's in 4/4, when I switched it from 4/4 to 3/4 to have a swing waltz time, I guess it sounded a lot like Palm Brinks, like it's shockingly close to Palm Brinks for just the bass line and the chords that I picked out. Um, and it did make sense thematically because the underground labyrinth or underground water channel, oh, it's under Palm Brinks, so it makes sense. But for this one, I also was sick of how the combat music kept overwriting everything, so I went, oh, why don't I just make combat versions of the music? So the idea behind that was the simple drums here. That's how it keeps the majority of the original song. I figured that could just be if there's like one enemy around you. And then when it cuts out the hand pan and goes to a kind of, you can hear every measure in the beat with the drums. It gets intense. You need to focus. There's a bunch of enemies around you. And I had another idea with the extra instrumentation I was adding. With the piano. At first I was like, I'm just adding some flavor to the song, some chords, just adding what I was thinking of when I was listening to the actual song originally, just to see how it sounded. And I went, wait a second. What if during the battle there were extra instruments playing depending on what the enemy's weak to? So like if the enemy was weak to magic, like the Monica's Brassard, could it just be piano? So you could hear that element in the back, that the piano in the soundtrack, and know, okay, one of these enemies is weak to magic. And what if there was an enemy that was weak to the sword? I think I was working on. Let's see, hit this one. Let me wait. It's this one. Okay, it's way too loud. It's a shame my violin sample is so bad because this is what I wanted to use for the swords. But that's really all I got from it. Also, I have no idea why the first few notes are so loud. Yeah, it would need work, and I don't have time for that at the moment, other than to just kind of explain how it's going. But I think it would be interesting to make little callbacks to the first game based on the dungeons and the music in the dungeons of the first games, like how what I did there with Ocean Rush Cave and taking the bass line from the Sunken Ship, or Saya's melodies, and just putting it in the Ocean Rush Cave theme because it fits thematically. So
I don't think there's a whole lot stopping me from making a Rainbow Butterfly Wood remix and then taking an aspect from the Wise Owl Woods, because I mean, Master Utan is literally there. You meet him halfway into the Rainbow Butterfly Wood. So, like, why not? Like, it would fit. And for this, the realization I had was just from this piano. And I went, wow, that sounds really similar to Palm Brinks because it's in 3/4. Palm Brinks is in 3/4. Let me see if I can pull up the. That's the underground water channel. Let's see. Do you see what I mean? Okay. And then actually here, let me make it a little bit easier because I have it in a swing rhythm right now. Yep, yep, yep. Give me this. This note here, if I change this note to be the same as this one and changed out the piano to be an accordion, it would be the same. And I like that. I like how I figured that out so much. It makes me want to sneak more of the Palm Brinks motif into the Underground Water Channel remix that I'm working in, or just straight up make an entirely new OST for this game. Yeah, this track needs a whole lot of polish before I consider it done. The Ocean Rose Cave, the one that I was working on, that one that one was something I literally threw together in less than 30 minutes. Though, not to toot my own horn, but the idea to turn the underground water channel from 4/4 into 3/4, stroke of genius on my part. Now let's see if I might have some time to show off something else. It's 2:40. I give myself 5 more minutes. I gotta brush my teeth and pass out. Oh no, that's not it. Oh yeah, I've got this Delta Rune remix that I was doing and kind of playing with time signatures, and it just turned into its own song. So, fun fact, my follow alerts are all just little bits and pieces of this song right here. It's quite literally my dono alert right now. Yeah, what I really enjoy doing is making little musical notes or whatever, and specifically for my own stream, I took little bits and pieces of this little portion here, this Delta Rune remix, and went, okay, what if I just have that as my follow alert, and this is literally my follower alert right here. Three, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. 6, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think this is a 9-4 or whatever crazy time signature. I don't know what I was on when I do this stuff. Whenever I get into a prog rock mood, it's just like, okay, I'm just gonna do whatever, and if it sticks, it sticks. Alundra. What is that? Let's see. Video game. Oh, PlayStation game. Wait a second. I think I know what this one is. Ah. Okay, I'm gonna bookmark this for later. No, take a look-see. But let me see if I can recognize the time signature here. What in the world? Yeah, no, that's 9. This is 9-4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's see what else we got in the song. What other time signatures was I doing? You know, maybe just start over here. Oh, the beat skip. Oh no. I switched it back to 4-4 here. What's wrong with me? Okay, that's enough of that. So, I guess I should at least show what the original song was. So it's the second Sanctuary from Deltarune. I had this earworm stuck in my head for so long. I just was like, nope, I must let the art take me. Here's the original song.
think the guy did like 12-6 or 12-8. No, 11-6. No, 11-8. I don't know what this man was on when he made this song, but it's great. It's really, it's thematically appropriate. The thing with music is that it just speaks to me in certain ways, especially when it's in video games and the person who's making it is trying to convey a story with the music itself. This music being all over the place at this point in the game like this, because of a certain character doing... I'm trying not to spoil it, but it just fits, man. It just slots in like the last piece of a jigsaw puzzle. It makes me feel good. I've got a tab open and I've got it bookmarked, so I'll definitely give that a shot. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it for tonight, but I do appreciate y'all for, hanging out and sticking it around, and I'm gonna figure out how to give you VIP, man. I need to have gamertag 42069 as a VIP in my chat. Like that's all I can do. That's I have to figure out how to do that. Alright, it is officially bedtime. Y'all have a good night. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye bye.